I've been thinking a lot about something. Like, on the one hand, I miss having people to hang out with. And on the other hand, I really don't miss talking to Matt Honda or anyone else from that circle. And the reason that I don't is because I got really fucking tired of their bullshit, to be honest. I think you could tell that if you were watching the shows. Like, the last couple of shows were why I decided I was going to walk away. I find it difficult to even be in the same fucking room with some of those people. Like, if you have people like that in your life, you should fucking cut them out. Like, my life is so much fucking better now that I don't have E Honda in it, it's not even funny. And, like, this is one of those things, like, you don't think that shit's bothering you, but constantly having a fucking negative voice nagging in your fucking ear, telling you shit that's not true and that you don't need to hear, telling you shit that is just meant to destroy your soul so that you aren't happy because that person is a fucking, like, bottomless pit of despair. That's what I see. That's what I see, most of the time, basically. When it comes to people like that, like, there's no other way really to handle it. You just leave them alone, go walk away, do something else. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was trying to fucking, I don't know. Trying to get them to not be pieces of shit. Like, this is one of those things, like, pretty much I could see where the show was going, and I was not going to be taking part in making fun of fucking trans and gay people anymore. The whole Libs of TikTok thing that we kept doing, like, I'm sorry, but that offended me. Quite a bit, actually. Still am pretty offended by it. Like, this is the thing. It's like when you're saying shit about people that one of them is sitting amongst you, you don't think that they might take that a little badly? Like, really, fuck those people. From what I understand, they've ran my name to the ground. So, like, I really, that's half of why I did what I did, because, like, it was coming eventually. Beat him to the punch. Like, this is half of my thing with a lot of shit. When you start smelling where the fucking music's going, beat him to the punch. Always. Always hit first. Like, I know that doesn't make sense. Because, like, I'm the sort of person that never hits first. But, like, if you really want to win fights, you should hit first. Like, this is, part of this, too. Like, I got pretty fucking tired of feeling like I was the enemy. I think basically this is pretty much why Yankee isn't on that show anymore. The straw that broke the camel's back for me was E Honda telling me that I was hypnotized by the Illuminati into being trans. And my thing with that is, that's really what he thinks of me. That's every time we interact, every time we do anything, that's the person who I'm interacting with. After he said that to me, I couldn't talk to him without screaming. You changed who you were to me. You changed everything about the nature of our relationship by what you said. I'm sorry that if some of you don't see that or get that, but like, that's a red line. That's drawing a fucking gun at a fucking poker table. He didn't see it as that. He thought we were friends and he could say whatever he wanted, I guess. And, you know, to some extent, that's true. But also, you just, like, revealed a peek into your dark, Weasley black fucking soul. I'm not going to ignore that. Like, this is half of it, basically, is anytime I ever picked on E Honda about being a fucking waiter, I felt 100% justified in doing so for multiple reasons. First off, it was a chink in his armor and he didn't have very many. Second off, there was the trans thing that he constantly made fun of, the knife thing he constantly made fun of. He would have made fun of me being a hooker. Could I go on? Could I go on why that son of a bitch got made fun of? I feel bad about making fun of Night Strike, but at the same time, most of that was benign neglect. Believe it or not. Like, I'm sorry, Night Strike. Like, you know, the thing that set him off that ended our friendship was when I said he had 84 kinds of herpes. And in case no one gets how comedy works, in that whole fucking room, no one there would have maybe had herpes except me. I gave him a fucking clean shot at me to make a very bad joke at my expense if he wanted to. I'm sorry that he doesn't get that. Sorry that, you know, it's one of those, I can't help it if you don't know how this works. I guess that's the thing is, that was a joke. That shit Honda said, that wasn't a joke. And that's based on knowing the man for fucking how many fucking years now? That's really what he believed. That was really, you know, how he felt about me. Like, between that and the death threats and shit that I was getting, I was a little done. And then, I don't know, someone mentioned the FBI. Like, I'm glad I mentioned the FBI, because honestly, you probably shouldn't be involved with anyone that is afraid of the FBI. Whether that's, you know, they're fucking criminals or they're fucking something else, I don't fucking know. I'm not whatever they are. I don't know what they're doing there, but like, the thing they're doing with the libs of TikTok is fucking running my people into the ground every night for fucking kicks. You know, I'm sorry you don't get that that was declaring war. You did it every fucking night. You ruined my opinion of you, Matt. Like, E Honda was already gone and then just fucking went from someone I did not like but yet was friends with because of shit we had been through to flat out, fuck you, dude. And I think that change is basically the real reason why Matt and I fucking don't talk anymore, is because Matt values E Honda as a friend and they have a relationship that he and I will never have, and that's fine. Half of why I decided to leave was that, believe it or not. Half of it was what E Honda said. Half of it was that I knew that if I tried to come between him and fucking Matt, it's not that I would lose, it's that I didn't want to win, because I like E Honda more than that, to be honest. So, like, I feel like I was put in this fucking impossible situation of, oh, my best friends are pieces of shit that I wouldn't talk to in a million years. That's fun. Sorry if I took that badly. I took it even worse when, like, I tried to fucking apologize and they don't even fucking speak to me. And on top of that, can't even figure out why they're fucking mad. Like, that's one of those, I know why I'm mad, and from my point of view, what the fuck are you mad about? Oh, is it because I fucking started acting the way that any fucking person would act given what you're doing? You know, I'm sorry. Maybe I should fucking make a show on my channel and fucking call it Angry Little Dick White Men and just go through pictures of your shit off of social media. Would you like that? It's not cool. It wasn't cool then. It's not cool now. Like, you can make fun of a lot of shit. I don't feel why you need to make a show dedicated to making fun of gay people on the internet with me as a co-host that somehow gives you a pass to do that. That's really what the real issue was. Is that my presence there, in reality, justified many things. That's how I feel. And I got sick of that shit. It still makes me like give a bad taste in my mouth, man. I don't know. You make your own decisions. I'm just a little upset that, like, so many of the people that watched my shit weren't actually my friends or my fans. So many people that watched my shit only fucking watched me because I was fucking associated with Matt. If that was you, I hope you die. This is one of those, like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Not about you or anybody else. I'm I'm on my own, and I'm going to be on my own throughout this thing, except for maybe help from one of my uncles, maybe. Like, my main issue with those dudes is they see the same problem I do. And I'm upending my whole fucking life to try to fucking change shit. I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up or what I'm going to be doing. But the fact that basically the waiter spoke to me for a few years while I was making knives and trying to find love and talking to him on the internet at night because, like, he needed someone to talk to, that person thinks that they know me. And it's annoying, to say the least, especially when, like, the person that they think they know was pretty much having some mental issues the entire time that they knew them. Trying to sort my shit out. And, like, I liked hanging out with Matt because it gave me someone to bounce shit off of that I knew wasn't my enemy, basically. Like, I was at a particularly low point in my life when I started talking to Matt again. And talking to him really helped me. Not that I get to do that anymore. As soon as the world ends, my father's going to be probably in a shallow grave for various reasons. Everybody hates him. It's one of those I don't have to do anything. And like, I don't even feel fucking the need to. I'd rather that son of a bitch stay alive as long as possible and fucking die the worst death imaginable. And that's kind of how I feel about E Honda, Matt, and I don't know. That's about it, really. Everyone else in there I really don't have an issue with. E Honda, I really have issues with, and Matt, I have a little issue with. Like, this is half of the thing that, like, I guess Corey and many of y'all didn't get, is I was mad at, like, 2 people and was saying the gun community or whatever because, like, I don't know, was high and being cryptic. And, you know, if you took offense at that, good. Maybe you were meant to. Like, this is back to them not doing anything. With what's going on, if you guys actually like each other and value your shit at all, maybe you should get together and do something. I feel like I was in a room full of people doing the same thing I'm doing in separate states. And it was like a million times harder because of the states that they were choosing to do it in, and or because they had no one to do it with. And I'm like, you know, just saying, like, we could pick a state, doesn't have to be Oklahoma, and just all start making moves towards being in the same area at first. Then once we're all in the same area and all have fucking jobs, then worry about, hey, okay, now that we've all like hung out in person for a while and whatever and like saved up some money, what do we do? Like, land, buildings, once you have that, what do you do? Like, you could have anything you want at that point. If you have, 6 able-bodied dudes and land, you can do damn near anything you want. Like, that was the message that I was there to preach, mainly. Between that and the fact that they kept talking about trans issues and gay issues and shit in the news, while I'm sitting there transitioning, like, that's why I told them any of that shit. Otherwise, I wouldn't have mentioned any of it because I didn't want fucking E Honda to fucking have something else to fucking pick at me about, to be honest. Fuck them all.